The term American, I think, it's interesting because it has so many contradictions to it.
American.
I think it's such a loaded word.
It brings feelings of conflict because being from a family of immigrants, you know, I'm straddling a fine line.
When I think about the term American, my immediate thought is not necessarily to identify with it, even though I am American.
Means everything and nothing.
I don't particularly feel that attached to the word American.
It's a word that has so much potential to be positive, and yet I feel like there's so much negative around it as well.
My family isn't from America originally, so there's always this idealistic view of what America is, this sort of almost promised land of opportunity.
My relationship with the identity of being American is a little bit complicated in that I'm an immigrant. I'm first generation Latina.
Being the firstborn child of an immigrant family, and also a firstborn child of an interracial marriage, I see the two aspects of unequal opportunity.
Something American to me is a work in progress, in my opinion.
I think the term American represents like a sort of a ambition, pride for sure.
To me, it means opportunity. That is the one thing that this country has given me and my family.
But not just the word opportunity, it's opportunity for the next generation. So my son would really see what America has to offer versus I feel like I get a little bit of it and then my parents got a little less.
You know, I have great respect for this country. It was the country that opened its arms to me when I came here.
Diversity and the uniqueness of every individual that makes America and Americans, that gives me hope.
This ambition to live the life you want.
I think those kind of contradictions make it beautiful.
Well, when I think of the US, I think the first images are really colors, red, white, and blue.
The stars and stripes, the eagle.
I do think military.
I guess the flag and the bald eagle.
The flag.
I literally see stars.
Stars, flags.
Just a lot of red, white, and blue images, and maybe like a little Statue of Liberty thrown in there.
The Statue of Liberty.
The Statue of Liberty.
People going out with trucks and stadiums and watching a football game.
Right here in Miami, the Freedom Tower. I would say that is what represents that diversity and that opportunity that this country gives.
The second you see it, you know that's American.
The word American in my life is the opportunity to just grow and become a better person than I could have been when I was back in my home country, which is in Peru.
To be an American means to have faith, to follow your passions.
Say that being very prideful in living life on your own terms, wanting that for others.
I can't really think of any one way to be American, and that's kind of what I love.
As the son of an immigrant, it's tricky because America's all I've ever known, but I've also been taught and brought up in that this culture that is also taught to be mine, but is foreign.
It is the land of opportunity. I'm very fortunate to be here, but there's almost a paradox in that way, that equal opportunity is non-existent here.
And I love to think about how different other future generations will define what it means to be American.
Wanting to break down boundaries, wanting to have that strength that I see that's embedded in America to always go the distance and achieve your dreams.
Together apart. To me, that defines what I am.
Together apart, to me, really just kind of symbolizes so many of the tensions of being an American.
To me, Together Apart calls back to those contradictions that in America, we can all be together as one nation, but it doesn't mean that we're all uniform.
So I think because we live in a very vibrant democracy and everyone has different opinions and different beliefs, I think it's important to maintain your own identity and not lose it to a nation or to a supposed identity you're supposed to have.
I can think of a lot of negative things that come out of the individualism that's kind of the culture of America, but I think it's also really good to know who you are and why you believe what you believe.
Depending on our background, we can all relate to that experience of being together and apart, be it racially divided, for the immigrant experience as well.
I am together with my family here. We are Americans, and then I have my Spaniard family, and we are apart from them, and we miss them really, really much. But the opportunity to have both and have the best of both worlds is incredible.
I think about people being pulled apart from each other. I also think about war, and I also think about home.
I feel together with my American identity, but at the same time, I feel pretty apart from the traditions and culture that it makes up in my idea of what it means to be American.
I love the title. I love it. And that's kind of what it means, you know. To me, half my family is in Peru.
Miami's my home. I was born here, I was raised here, I've lived here my whole life. It is this cradle of diversity. It's just uniquely situated both in America, but also kind of on the edge of America.
I recognize that I'm very fortunate in a lot of ways to call myself an American, and I would like to be part of the generation that kind of reclaims what American means.